How's it going, everybody? It's Shinigami here to bring you another One Piece chapter review. Excuse the slight congestion. We're trying to work past this, but we're here, and we're going to continue One Piece chapter 1173. Some key things though before we get started. I know we're a little behind and there's already some spoilers, but some very interesting things are finally happening on Elbaf. And for some of you, you might be very pleased. Alright, One Piece chapter 1173. Warrior Generation. The reader request this time was Usopp smearing honey on the tip of his nose to lure in a rhinoceros beetle. And that is by Hoshimiya. Hoshimiya? Yeah. Again, we're gonna look like shit with our eyes, but we're all good. Technically. Kill Yarl! And then you see Demon Dory and Broggy. Dory and Broggy, what have you become? What has become of you? What plan do you speak of, Roronoa Zoro? First, I need you to tell me if it's okay to cut him into pieces. It's a good question. They're all members of the giant pirate crew. Protecting Chief Yarl's life is our top priority, but ideally we don't want to harm... Zoom in on that. Let's see if we fucking... we don't want to harm vaunted warriors, no? Who've earned our respect. I don't know, we'll figure it out later. As we see, they've spotted us. Remember, don't get sandwiched. Oh. So have you boys managed to unite all of giant kind yet? I'm guessing the answer is no. Zigga. Go right ahead, Roronoa. I hear you, brothers. They can't sandwich you if you're overhead, huh? Digga, clever. And then we see there they try to attack Hirodin and Goldberg. Oh yeah, Goldberg. Let's flank them from the side. The side, Stenson. No, it's Stenson. My bad. You got it, Hirodin. Huh? Ooh. And he's just hopping above their heads. He's up above. A little puny human. 3-sword style. Secret art. Crossing the 6 paths. He fucks them all up. Not bad. Well done, Roronoa. Roronoa! And you see Dory and Broggy. I believe them are the ones yelling. Dory! Broggy! Boom. Whoa! Gotta move! And then they both fucking slice each other. Breaking both their shields. Huh? Dory and Broggy! Captains! They get cut by each other because they're trying to attack Zoro. But we'll find out later, I hope, what happens to them. Huff and push. Brook Branch Route 8. And push. And push. And just dragging himself along. Ooh. Princess Shuri. Is that you, Princess Shuri? And then Gunko's just like, huh? Please. No, of course not. I know it can't be you. It can't be her. But you look so alike. It reminds me of her, and I couldn't help but check just in case. And then something happens with Gunko's just brrr, some broadcasting errors there. But even if you're not the same person, you must be blood relatives, yes? If she were still alive, she'd be nearly 80 years old after all. And she certainly wouldn't recognize me. Not in the state I'm in now. But your face, your blue hair, your mismatched eyes, the Holy Land, and your love for my music, all of it aligns perfectly. Doesn't it, Princess Shuri? I never wanted to think of you, I never wanted to think of you again for the rest of my life. Not the father-killing princess, the life you stole away. Belongs to the man to whom I owe everything. And then something happens to Gunko. Gunko, is thy memory coming back? And then he just tries to, push it back out. But then, for a split second, she returns. Run, Brook! Huh? What? The rope is wobbling. And then we see that her powers are, waning. So she undoes the devil fruit ability for a little bit. Hey man, Oda's she's 80 years old. This is fine. Oh, not my best. Not my best. Huh? And then again they notice the rope. Ah, free at last. Gunko, how dare thou? How darest thou? Brook, and then she gets possessed immediately again. Yikes, it's tightened up again. What was that just now? What do you mean, run? Don't you realize I came to finish what was started? Who in the world are you? And then he gets a glare from Emu. This is actually Emu. Shut thy mouth. What are thee to Gunko? And then we see Usopp branch Route 8. Yes, I'm free. I feel like my mental powers did that. And just like, no. Why did they go slack for just a moment? Ooh, hold up. No, boy. Robin's tied up with something else. We've got to get you out. Don't worry about me. Just save the children, Nami. The western village is quite far away. Aang took off running, and even she might not make it in time. Oh, Nami! That's Sanji. By the western village, branch 8. Yeah, walk you brats. The goal is just ahead. I bet you're one of those demon chiefs Jarl talked about. Well, you're gonna regret it. Elbaf's really strong. We know that. It's why we're using you. I hear you're Gabon's son, huh? Shut up! Untie these thorn ropes. Yeah, let us go. Or at least fight us fair and square. Yeah, you're funny. It's too late, kids. Look over there. It's the port and ship. Take a good look at your homeland. It's the last time you'll ever see it. What? No. I won't get to see my mommy, or I won't get to see mommy and daddy anymore. Help! Don't take us away! Hello, Great One, Killingham. I've almost completed the mission. I want to get out of here as soon as possible. Anything else we need to do? Colin, Olaf. Hey, what are those sleep tids doing? They're supposed to be keeping those giants occupied. Mama! It's our parents and Grandpa Imo. Oh, look out. From up above. And then you see one of the nightmares try to attack them. Ah, it's Nika. This is evil Nika, the god of destruction. And they're all just like, whoa, Mommy. You call that Nika? Don't play games with us. We're the warrior generation. Yeah, and they tear that bitch apart. Ridley, Oimon, and a few other nameless giants. They're so strong. And then we see this thing. Look over there. Well, that's where the kids are. It's too late. Even if we run. Here we go, Goldberg. Ready, set, double general. Wait. I can join in. I can join in too. I'm coming to save you, little brother. Triple general. Boom! They send a hockey beam. That's what I assume would be hockey. Similar to what Dorian Broggy did. Gokuko sovereignty. Yeah. And then that thing falls. Hey, are you trying to flatten me? He fucking hits that thing sideways. Oh, and it fucking hits the ship. Kaboom, bitch. The ship. Oh, shoot. And that's where we end. So no, we don't get a continuation of Dorian Broggy, but implication is here that the God's Knights may not have such an easy time as it was made out to be. Now that, for one, Brook has seemingly broken the what is it called? I guess the barrier between possession. Now Gunko has officially returned for a little bit, and we find out her name is basically Princess Shuri. Not sure from what family, If it is all just, oh, let me see. Ooh. If it is just people from the Holy Land, I don't know. Oh, I'm trying my hardest not to sneeze so much, but it's killing me. So we gotta make this quicker. Anyways, Princess Shuri. Princess Shuri is basically someone that Brook knows from when he was alive. So at minimum, he said that she would have been 80. And he's been dead for 50 years, if I'm not mistaken. This would put her at about her 30s. And that's still about 20 years apart between Brook and her. And that's not even to say, because again, we saw her as a little kid, so you'd have to go back another 25 years, maybe, or 20 years-ish, something like that. Just for her to still be a little kid and him have that little memory, or her. There's that. What's seeming to be Zoro's plan is have the demonic giants attack each other. Now, a lot of people were thinking, oh, is it going to be a little garden situation where they go, well, who's the strongest? You know, and then they kind of look at each other and they're just like, well, me, obviously. And then the other one's just like, no, clearly not. It's me, dude. And then that's where they start arguing. I can see that still playing out, as it's not yet really close to the climax. I'm sure we still got at least 30 chapters, maybe? That's probably pushing it, maybe. But, yeah, with that being said, you got the stuff with that. Dorian Broggy fighting Zoro, and Zoro, you know, tricking them on accident, but it still worked. Then you have the stuff with Brook and this Princess Shuri, and Emu is pissed, and surprisingly, Brook is holding his own against the end boss, right? So that's already something else, and he's confused. He's not even really doing the same kind of shit he did to Dorian Broggy with the Domio Reverse. The fact that he actually hits him and Brook's able to like stop his attack. Are we starting to power up Brook over here, and his jumped up in strength? Other than that, you have the parents and the grandparents, some of them, the kids, fighting off one of the nightmares and destroying that bitch so bad that it actually destroyed the ship that the God's Knights were going to use to escape and take the kids with them. Now that that ship is gone, they're seemingly fucked. And now they might be a little bit more desperate, so their powers might end up bumping up as well. But yeah, again, still no sign of Loki or Luffy. Obviously, I'm sure they made quick work of that nightmare that they felt. Was it the Draugr? Whatever. It was one of those nightmare creatures that fell to the underworld. And everybody but Robin from the Straw Hats crew is free. But luckily you got Sanji on the way, as all you actually did was hear him, not see him. But hey, that's reassurance enough, right? Seemingly he's going to be kicking Somer's ass to not only free Robin, but just compete and fight for what, you know, love actually is, especially to Sanji, because to him, love has such an impactful meaning to him, whereas with Summers, it's more of a torture device. So, I think we survived long enough, though, guys. Oh, sorry, I had to make it quick. Sorry for all the sneezing and coughing that you did hear. We're trying our best. We're trying to still pump out something. But with that being said, A Shinigami signing out. Y'all have a good night, good evening, and good morning. I will see you in another one. Bye.